Hello, today we're going to be going over a rune farm in Elden Ring. Usually I'm on BDO kind of hanging out doing random shit, but today I just felt like taking a small break and just doing something different. But anyway, in order to do this rune farm, you're going to need to kill Godric and then do a quest line. And it's pretty simple. Godric's not that hard. You can just summon friends to help you with it, or you can just, cheese him however you want. But once you beat Godric, you're going to teleport back here to the first step, which is the very first grace that you're going to get. And there's going to be a guy here called White-Faced Vare or Var or however you pronounce it. Once you talk to him, he's going to tell you to have an audience with the round table or the two fingers or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to go ahead and teleport to the round table real quick. All right, once you're at the round table, you're going to go towards the two pillars that are right here. And then the door that was shut is actually going to be open now. And you'll see these two freaky, I don't even know what. And then you're going to talk to this lady right here for however long, go through the whole dialogue options, talk to her a couple times, and then just make sure you get everything that you need to get. And then while we're here, we're going to actually just get something out of the way that you're going to need. So once you're done talking to the two weirdos in there, you're going to go over here to where the blacksmith is, and you're going to go downstairs. You are going to use a stone sword key, by the way, so just make sure you have one. Anyway, once you go downstairs, you're going to go make a left, which is going to be right here. This room will be grayed out, or there'll be like a little gate here that you can't go through. You'll have to use a stone sword key on this, and then you can go inside. And then in here, there will be a chest where you can use the Crepus longbow, or it's a crossbow, not a longbow. Anyway, you're going to use that for the grind later on. I'm not sure what's in there. Not really interested, but we'll find out later. Anyway, once you grab the bow, we're chilling. Now, once you've done that and talked to the fingers and got your bow, Vare will be moved to a new location, which will be right here at the Rose Church. So if you haven't unlocked the fallen ruins of the lake, make sure you get it. It's very important. Just kind of mark the map as you will, and then just kind of go to it and make sure you grab all these graces. If you haven't even made it up here, just start traveling, walking. I would assume that you've done, you've actually made it this far. But anyway, we're going to teleport to the fallen ruins of the lake and then head directly west. All right, we made it to the lake and we have the Rose Church marked. Just as a reference, it'll be this kind of weird rock formation. Make sure you mark this. It doesn't matter where, just mark it. And as long as you know which direction, which it will be the giant tree. You're not going to the tree. It's just in that direction. It's pretty hard to miss. Even if you haven't discovered the map or the area at all, you should be able to find this relatively quick. So we're going to mount up and use the tree as our guiding point, and we're just going to keep heading in this direction, and eventually we will hit the Rose Church. All right, we made it. So after this, there's going to be guys on the inside that you may want to kill. Also be careful because there are weirdos on the outside as well. So I try and tend to go, up here where there's going to be no enemies. The guy on the inside is actually kind of a pain in the ass. It took me 2 tries to beat him because I just wasn't prepared for him to just totally whoop my ass, but he did a couple times and eventually I got him. So if you do want to kill him, you can take him out, but he didn't really give any rewards that I saw, so I just kind of would ignore him for now. But White-Faced Vare will be standing about right here, and then you talk to him, and this is where he's going to start giving you the quest line items that you're going to need to use. So the first part of this quest is going to be invading players 3 times. Win or lose, doesn't matter. You just have to invade 3 times successfully. And then whether you die or live or kill the host, it doesn't make a difference. You just have to invade 3 times. And mind you, I didn't go anywhere special for this. I just stood right here and spammed the 5 bloody fingers, which I'll show you real quick. You go to your inventory, scroll all the way down, and then you'll have these festering bloody fingers. All you have to do is do this 3 times. As you can tell, I used it 2 times and I have 2 times left. So it's that easy. You just do it 3 times and you're chilling. And then once you use it 3 times, you come back to here and then you talk to White-Faced Vare again. Now the second part of this quest line is a bit annoying and it takes a little bit of prep, but we're just going to do some traveling around essentially. So he's going to give you a piece of cloth, and with this you're going to have to dab it in fucking maiden's blood or some shit. I don't know. I'm not one to question. So to do this, we are going to go all the way up here to the 4 belfries. This one is a bit of a pain in the ass to get to if you haven't gotten to it, but just go to the foot of the 4 belfries. And then there's going to be some enemies that you're going to have to just run past by. But I'm going to assume that you've already gotten these, and we're just going to teleport to the 4 belfries. All right, we are now at the 4 belfries. As a quick side note, you can actually walk over here and collect 3 Erd leaves every single time. It's a nice farm if you're, playing with friends consistently and you need a shit ton of Erd leaf. You can just go to the Grace and then just keep coming over here, and then the Erd leaves will respawn. And it's actually super, super convenient. Real quick, just so I can showcase that. Talk to the Grace. sit down for a second, then you get out, and then as you can see, the Earth Leafs respawn, and there you have it. You can, you know, farm these as much as you need. Anyway, back to the quest now. So we're gonna go up here. There's gonna be a chest. You're gonna open this, get a imbued key. It'll be like a blue stone key or whatever. And then we're coming down here to this other belfry. You don't want to go to any of the other ones. You just want to come directly to this one. And then this is where things get a little weird. You're going to use that imbued key on this head right here, and it's going to take you, you know, open up this portal, and this portal is going to take you to where you need to go. So we're going to go ahead and head in there now. All right, we are now at the Chapel of Anticipation, which is essentially the starting point of the game where you first died to the weird, like, I don't know, freaky dude with the sword and shield. You're going to have to actually beat this boss, so make sure that you come prepared. He's not that hard. Just I assume that if you can beat Godric, you can beat him. He's really not that hard. If you're using like Moonveil or something, I literally just did this like 7 times and he just died. Anyway, you're going back to where you started, which is going to be all the way up top at the chapel. All right, once you get inside, you're gonna go over here on the left, and this dead lady or something, I have no idea. Either which way, you're gonna use the cloth, and then it'll have like examine or whatever. You just dab the cloth with her blood, and then from here you are good to leave. So now you teleport back to the fallen ruins of the lake, go back to Godric, or not Godric, I'm sorry, Whiteface Var, and then you talk to him, and then he'll give you a bloody finger, like a legitimate one. Or he'll bloody your finger, I should say. So he'll take your hand, bloody that shit up, and then go through the whole dialogue. And then after you do that, you talk to him one more time, and he's going to give you a medal. So once you get that medal, it is pretty much the only item you're going to need. So we're going to click on it, use, and then it's going to ask if you want to go to the audience ground. You're going to click yes. All right, we are now at Mogwyn Palace. Before we get started with the route to the farm spot, you're going to need to go all the way up here and grab the grace. I just wanted to make sure I had some form of way to get back down here before the farm spot. So grab this grace, and then you're going to go right back down to the steps, and then we will head on over to the grind spot. All right, so we are down at the front of the steps where we first started. We're going to mount up. Now, just as a quick little side note, there's going to be like enemy skeletons in here. And when I say skeletons, they're giant. Don't even bother to fight them. You're going to hug the right side of the wall. This is how I found the easiest route. I tried to run down the middle and it just didn't work, but hugging the right walls seemed to make the most sense. So you just hug this wall, and then you're going to see this tree over here, and then it'll be connected to the wall. You're just going to go straight through there. You'll see this pillar. You're going to go past this, and then you'll see that dead tree and 2 pillars. You're going to go around on the right side. You'll see this little tree right here. That guy will be standing there, and then you'll see these hanging dead bodies. You're going to want to go just keep going straight up here. And then the grind spot is just beyond up this path, and you just keep heading this way. Don't get hit by anything, because if you do, you will actually get shit on, especially if you're low level. You will die immediately. So this spot right here, you're going to dismount. You're going to talk to the grace, reset the mobs so you don't get murdered, and then boom, bam, you have made it to the spot. Now, the way this method works is a little strange. There are 2 ways to do it. You can use rock sling, or you can use a bow, which that's why I had you guys get the crossbow in case you're not a magic user. But if you are a magic user, you can use rock sling, and this will actually still work somehow. I'm not really, it's a little finicky. I don't like to do the magic route. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not a fan of the magic. See, that thing is, see, that's a little weird. And you see how he didn't get aggroed properly. He's just sitting there walking around. I have too many problems using rock sling. It is possible. I have done it a couple times with rock sling, but it is not as reliable as using the bow. So my personal recommendation is use the bow. But if you absolutely have to use rock sling for whatever reason, I don't really see a benefit in that. This is very unreliable. I am not a fan of this, but it is an option. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is put on that crepice crossbow, and then we've got our bolts set there, and we're chilling. I'm gonna 2-hand this, and then where you want to stand is like kind of right here. You see that little like indent? Just kind of stand right here, and then you're gonna aim and then hit him in the back. Might miss that actually. Yeah, we missed it. All right, there we go. Now that he's standing over there, hit him like this. That should hit. All right, cool. We tagged him. Now he'll run over here, and he will fall directly off the edge, and boom, bam, bing, bow. That's the farm method. You just do this over and over and over again. You can stand in a few other spots. I just favor this one because it's literally right by the grace. Sometimes it bugs out where he won't fall off and he'll just kind of stand and just not do anything, but then you'll have to just reset. Some people stand over here, some people stand right here, some people stand way over here for some reason. So just kind of find whatever works for you. But for me, I stand right here because it's right next to the Grace and I have pretty good consistency with the farm. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, put them down below and I will answer them as best as I can. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.